The Gameboy Player, a GameCube hardware add-on that allows one to play Game Boy Advanced, original Game Boy, and Game Boy Color games. So let's get the full 360 going. We have a switch here that will eject your game on one side. Nothing really going on the back here, or the other side. And then finally the front, which has the game port itself and a cable attachment port. On the top is the port that connects to the bottom of the GameCube. Attached via this little hatch door here. As soon as you pluck that off, there's a port hidden underneath the GameCube. Really simple, just drop it in, screw it. These Gameboy adapters, roughly, they run from $20. So here's the side by side. The one on the left, of course, has it, one on the right doesn't. So it adds about roughly an inch. It looks pretty good. I like it. I think this is an attachment that I feel is necessary for the GameCube. I kind of wish this just came out of the box. So it doesn't just work by itself. You also have to buy a disc that allows the hardware to run. So it runs roughly $50 to $80. It's a collector's item, I feel, at this point. I got mine for the happier on the latter half for roughly $50. So it uses the Japanese style of casing, which just has the manual, plastic, and the disc itself. So let's go ahead and pop the disc in, put it on a game pack, and turn this thing on. Okay, so we're greeted with the original boot up screen for the GameCube. Looks good. Alright, cool. And then it transitions straight to the Game Boy startup. So, okay, we have Pokemon LeafGreen in here. So it said Z for options. It looks like we have screen full. So, okay. It just changes the screen size. Doesn't seem to touch the resolution at all. It's just the sizing, zooms in. Frames. Alright, they're just color edges of the frame. I don't know what controller does. And so okay, the screen filter doesn't seem to really change anything. I don't really see any. I don't know what timer does. And change game pack just change. I don't really see any differences between those filters. So let's just go ahead and jump right back in. So here's Pokemon LeafGreen. Let's boot up the old save file. Get past this introduction, and here we are in Pallet Town. So. The colors, we had some frame skippage there. The colors look pretty good. They look they match. Everything looks to snuff. It doesn't look as sharp as an actual Game Boy Advanced would output. Let's get into the actual. Okay, so even in battle scene, it looks good, but again, it doesn't have the sharpness of the original hardware it's emulating. Nor does it have the sharpness of what a PC emulator would put out. I believe that is actually due to the disc. The disc isn't the best software for this. Let's see, screen full. Yeah, so it doesn't really make it look any better. It doesn't change any resolutions. Game Boy Advance games don't have the issue that older games had, where scan lines might help since it was on its own proprietary screen. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. It's fuzzy. It's not as clear as the original image, but yeah, that fuzziness is it's due to the disc. So let's go ahead and hit the Vermilion City. This has a lot more vibrant colors than the actual Pallet Town. So yeah, again, the colors look pitch perfect. Looks great. So let's head on over. Yeah, everything it looks great. It's just not as sharp as we'd like it. So let's go ahead and transition over to a original Game Boy game. So I've plugged in Pokemon Gold. And I haven't plugged this game in years. I'm not sure if the save files, if the save battery held up or not. So this should be a little different, considering that the resolution for Game Boy games, it's square. It's not landscape. So let's go ahead and yeah, my save's gone. So let's go ahead and oh, wow, eesh, that is vibrantly green. I don't remember it looking this green. Jeez, I don't know if that's because of the game or if that's the Game Boy Player, but that is really green. Oh, okay. So this actually looks better. This looks more to snuff now that I see it in battle. These colors actually look correct. So I believe that crazy vibrant greenness is actually just due to the that's just the game. I mean, considering that this game came out on the original Game Boy Color with no backlit, it probably didn't look as vibrant, or they were trying to go for a lush green look without actually having light behind it to back it up. So it's probably with the vibrancy. I haven't really played this game too oftenly with a back screen, so yeah, that is insanely green. Wow. Geez, a little straining on the eyes. Feel like a lot of Game Boy games are gonna end up being like that. That's pretty much the GameCube player, or the sorry, the Game Boy add-on hardware. It's pretty cool. Again, it's not gonna be as sharp as you'd like, but again, to play it on the TV without any crazy hassle, this is pretty much the best solution. Thanks for watching. Looks